Alright guys, I'm sorry to confuse you. I know I ended the last video by Turtle Rock up in Death Mountain, but there were two items that I totally forgot about getting. Basically, to get these items, I think you have to beat 5 out of the 7 dungeons in the Dark World. So I could have had these items in the Ice Palace, but I totally forgot. So basically what you want to do is after you beat 5 of the 7 dungeons, this super bomb will become available at the bomb shop. It's for 100 rupees, yeah. So you can drag it behind you just like the chest was in the Village of Outcast. And I don't recommend jumping off cliffs like here because it'll automatically start to count down from 3. So basically we have to drag it back to the temple or the pyramid. Yeah, so I could have had this probably a dungeon earlier in the Ice Palace, but I guess I made it a little harder on myself. I gave myself a challenge. But I believe it's 5 out of the 7 dungeons completed that the super bomb will appear. So basically, if you remember seeing this crack right here, you want to set it right here. Hit A, and it'll count down from 3. Try to back up because this thing, yeah. More of a radius, blows more of a radius than the normal bombs. Okay, so we're at this other mysterious pond. It's like a waterfall of wishing where you throw in items. So you can throw in 2 items here. First, might as well do this since it's already selected, is your bow. Bow and arrows. And you'll see this fat fairy. Hello there, did you drop this? Yes. You are an honest person, I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows to give Ganon his last moment. You definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. You must defeat Ganon. And I always like to make a joke. It's not Ganon that's giving you that figure. It's probably too many Twinkies or something. Always blaming somebody else. Okay, so basically we have one more item to throw in here. I didn't want to do that, but for some reason my joystick locked up. Don't drop it again. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do this with the control pad. So, let's throw in our tempered sword. Yes. I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. And this is the strongest version of the Master Sword. It's the Golden Sword. So, you see a number 4 by it. So this is the strongest upgradable thing for the Master Sword. Okay, so basically what I'll do is I'll meet you outside of Turtle Rock, like at the end of the last video. Okay, so we're back where I ended it by Turtle Rock in the last video. Basically, we want to go in here, and there's invisible floors everywhere. If you need to kind of show where they're at, I think it's ether. You can use the ether medallion. Excuse me, and you can see the floor actually right there light up to get you across. Place a bomb, and I believe you can bomb these 2 walls. This is a shop, I believe. No, this is a ferry. And this could be a shop. No, a fountain of fairies. That was my second guess. And I believe the 3rd wall you can't bomb. Well, then I leave. But it doesn't work. You can hear by Link tapping his sword that it's a solid wall. Okay, so we're back up here. We want to use the mirror. And this is our second to last piece of heart. Now, I guess on the way to Ganon's Tower, I can show you how to get these treasure chests, or I could show you now. They're basically just rupees. I don't need them. Just use the Hookshot. $50. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Another 50. Oh, I know where I have to go. I'm not even paying attention. I want a Hookshot right here. Okay, well, you see basically how to do it. Alright, so this is the 7th dungeon. Link, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. Actually gives you a fill up right here, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's use the Cane of Samaria. And it creates like a platform that we can slide against the railings. Now if you go down here, you'll have an eye and the door locks behind you. I never, that always confused me as a child how to get out of this room. Basically what you have to do is just turn around, hold your sword, and then go backwards. If you go through that door, it's another magic fill up on the left. And I fall down. That's always nice. So basically I want to head through the top door on the right. Now this I guess can be tricky if you're not used to doing this. Equip the fire rod to light the torches. Basically I like to light them like this. That's basically all you have to do. Then we get the map and probably a key, I'm thinking, yeah. Now, the door directly above us has really nothing in it, so I'm just gonna avoid it. But I want to head into this door. It's locked. Oh, these guys. And as you can see, this is like the only place I think in the game. Chain chomps. And they're pretty strong. If they hit you, which I know they're probably going to hit me, They're going to take a lot of damage down. Maybe I should use the Cane of Brina. But then I'm trapped. How about I do this? Of course I get hit. Move this block. And we get a key. And get out of this room as soon as you can. So those things hurt. Unlike Link's Awakening, these are not your friends in this game. So the good thing is there's anti-fairies down here that we can use the magic powder on to give us fairies. Now you want to go through this tube. Now I always get confused which one to take. Which tube here? I'm thinking maybe the top? No, I'm thinking it's the bottom. Yeah, I believe it's the bottom. There should be 4, anti-fairies. I like to close them off on the other side of the switches. Might as well just let this thing hit me. And that's a key. And take this tube up. And we get the big key. And if we take this one down, it returns us in the other room, right by a magic fill-up. Or you could have took the top one that brought you there, and it would bring you back to the room before. Could be a shortcut. So let's take the top one now. Now that we have the big key, take the top one. Head left. And down, you see a bunch of eyes. Avoid them. Avoid their lasers. This takes us back outside on Death Mountain. So before entering this room, pull up the magic mirror. And look at that. A place we couldn't get to in the light world. Now that we have the silver arrows, it'll take less hits for these Gorias. And this should be the final piece of heart in the game. And it is. Alright, use the Cane of Samaria, and we get a mirror shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. So basically, like those laser beams that the eyes shoot, we can block those now. So take this tube up, and we can bomb left and right. I mean, not left and right, up and right, excuse me. The right doorway doesn't really take us anywhere. Basically what you have to do is destroy these enemies. I think pull on one of the statue's tongues and it'll lead you to a room of rupees, which, you know, I'm not really concerned about. But that's good to know that that's there. Just in case you're low, but I don't seem to have that problem. Key there. Uh-oh. Alright, so this room can be very annoying, and your best friend will actually be the Hookshot. Well, your bestest friend will be the Kana, oh, let me get closer, Samaria, and then the Hookshot. When the rings of fire try to hit you, use the Hookshot. It'll go right through you. Kind of like a glitch or a something. Basically what you want to do is head down to this switch. I always got confused at this switch. I always thought it was a switch where you would stand on it and as soon as you let go of it, the door would lock. But it's not that case. You just hit it, the door stays open, so you don't have to worry that the door will close as soon as you step off of it. I would always use the Kana Samaria to create a block to hold on to the switch, thinking that it would close, but it doesn't. So go down here, and here we are. There's that door. That room could be really confusing if you never really played this game too much. Now, out here is just another way. Oh no, actually, these are full of treasure chests. And basically, you just want to do what I did. Hold your sword so your shield will be on the side of you. Watch out for this thing. Only takes 2 hits now, nice. Okay. Or you could do what I used to do. I used to do this. Hold on. Whenever I would leave, I would... Yeah, but the other way is far more effective. So if you run all the way down here, you'll see another bombable wall. And this basically just takes us back outside. So I'm going to run through here and hurry up and take care of Turtle Rock. Is this a magic? No. Actually, there's a magic fill-up. Right, okay, at that, if you pick up the other skull. First, I like to use the cane and make sure you get it. And equip the fire rod first. Here's the boss's lair. This is Trinex, I believe his name is. I like to take out if I can hit it. I can't even hit it. Are you kidding me? I want to take out the ice head first. Because what it'll do is if it shoots its ice, it'll create a slippery surface that's harder to avoid Trinex. Hope I have enough magic. Okay, no problem. I was running close. I guess I don't have the best aim. Okay, so he'll break out of his shell into a longer form. And as you can see, the piece that's kind of glowing, blinking, is his weak point. Now, if he would have shot out that icy residue or whatever from his ice head, from his first form, it's a lot harder to avoid him because it would slow you down. Okay, so we now have all hearts in the last crystal. And look who it is, it's Zelda, the last maiden. So like she said, our next objective is Ganon's Tower. And it's basically where the Tower of Hair is at in the Light World. So I'm going to be heading west. And yeah, to Ganon's Tower. So I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.